Have you ever noticed that some hugs feel completely ordinary while others create an unforgettable emotional connection? The difference usually isn't about physical strength or technique. It's about timing, comfort, confidence, and emotional intelligence. If your goal is to make a woman feel closer to you, the first thing to understand is this: attraction cannot be forced through a hug. A hug only strengthens feelings that are already beginning to exist. When she feels safe, respected, and emotionally connected, a genuine hug can reinforce those positive emotions. Let's explore the first two rules that make a hug feel natural, memorable, and emotionally attractive. Rule number one: earn the hug before you give it. The biggest mistake many men make is believing that a hug creates attraction on its own. In reality, attraction usually comes first. Before you even think about hugging her, pay attention to the interaction leading up to that moment. Has the conversation been enjoyable? Is she smiling naturally? Does she willingly stay in the conversation instead of looking for an excuse to leave? Is she maintaining comfortable eye contact? These are much better indicators than trying to analyze every tiny body language signal. A hug works best when it feels like the natural conclusion to a positive interaction rather than an unexpected move. Imagine two different situations. In the first, you've spent an hour laughing together after work. You've shared stories, discovered common interests, and she's clearly enjoying your company. When it's time to say goodbye, a brief hug feels completely natural. In the second situation, you've barely exchanged a few words all day. Suddenly, you step in for a hug without any emotional buildup. Even if your intentions are good, it may feel awkward because the connection hasn't been established. Women often associate attraction with emotional comfort. When she feels relaxed around you, even simple gestures become more meaningful. Confidence also matters. Confident people don't rush. They don't force physical contact to prove something. They allow moments to develop naturally. If she initiates a hug first, that's usually a strong sign that she's comfortable with you. If she doesn't, don't assume it means rejection. Everyone has different comfort levels with physical affection. The key is respecting those boundaries. Ironically, respecting her personal space often makes you appear more attractive because it demonstrates emotional maturity and self-control. People remember how someone made them feel. If she consistently feels comfortable, respected, and appreciated around you, attraction has room to grow naturally. Rule number two: match her energy instead of controlling the moment. One of the most attractive social skills is emotional awareness. Some men treat every hug the same way. They squeeze too tightly, hold on too long, or make the interaction feel overly dramatic. Instead, pay attention to her energy. If she's giving a quick goodbye hug, return that same relaxed energy. If she's celebrating exciting news and enthusiastically hugs you, it's perfectly natural to match that excitement. Healthy social interactions often involve subtle mirroring. People naturally feel more connected when the other person responds in a similar emotional rhythm. Another important factor is duration. A comfortable hug usually lasts only a few seconds unless both people naturally choose to hold it longer. Lingering after she begins to pull away can quickly make the interaction uncomfortable. Confidence means recognizing the moment without trying to extend it. Your posture also communicates a lot. Stay relaxed. Don't appear stiff or nervous, but don't exaggerate your movements either. Calm body language signals confidence far more effectively than trying to appear dominant. Remember that attraction isn't built through physical pressure. It's built through emotional consistency. If she leaves the interaction feeling respected, safe, and happy, she'll associate those positive emotions with being around you. Finally, understand that every woman is different. Some naturally enjoy hugs with friends and coworkers. Others reserve hugs only for family or romantic partners. Neither preference tells you everything about her attraction level. Rather than trying to decode every hug, focus on building genuine trust, shared experiences, and enjoyable conversations. Those are the foundations of lasting attraction. Rule number three: make the hug feel warm, not overwhelming. A memorable hug isn't about intensity, it's about comfort. One of the biggest misconceptions is that a stronger or longer hug automatically creates a stronger emotional response. In reality, people tend to remember hugs that felt natural, relaxed, and appropriate for the relationship. When you hug a woman, stay calm and present. Don't rush into it, but don't hesitate awkwardly either. If the moment feels right, approach with relaxed body language and let the hug happen naturally. Keep your posture open. Avoid gripping too tightly or holding on after she begins to pull away. A comfortable hug allows both people to feel at ease. Another often overlooked detail is your facial expression before and after the hug. A genuine smile and warm eye contact communicate far more than trying to make the hug itself dramatic. Attraction is often reinforced by positive emotions surrounding the interaction, not by the physical gesture alone. Good hygiene also matters more than many people realize. Clean clothes, fresh breath, and a pleasant scent create a positive overall impression. These details aren't about impressing someone with expensive products. They simply show that you take care of yourself and respect the people around you. Your confidence should come from being comfortable with yourself, not from trying to create a specific reaction. If she responds warmly, enjoy the moment without overanalyzing it. If the hug is brief or more reserved, accept it gracefully. Everyone expresses affection differently, and one interaction doesn't define how someone feels about you. One of the most attractive qualities is emotional stability. A man who remains calm regardless of the outcome often leaves a stronger impression than someone constantly seeking reassurance. Remember that attraction grows over time through repeated positive experiences. A single hug is just one small part of a much bigger picture. Rule number 4. Let the hug be the beginning, not the goal. Many people make the mistake of treating a hug as the finish line. In reality, the hug should simply reflect the connection you've already built. The moments immediately after the hug are often just as important. Instead of acting nervous or trying to interpret every tiny detail, continue the conversation naturally. Wish her a great day, make a lighthearted comment, or simply smile before walking away. This leaves the interaction feeling effortless rather than forced. Psychologists often talk about the peak end effect, where people tend to remember the emotional high point of an experience and how it ended. If your conversation ends with warmth, confidence, and respect, she's more likely to remember the interaction positively. Another important point is consistency. Anyone can be charming for a few minutes. Genuine attraction usually develops when someone consistently demonstrates kindness, confidence, reliability, and emotional intelligence over time. Your behavior between hugs matters far more than the hug itself. Be someone who listens attentively. Keep your promises. Respect her opinions, even when you disagree. Make her laugh without putting others down. Show genuine curiosity about her interests instead of constantly trying to impress her. These qualities create emotional safety, which is one of the strongest foundations for lasting attraction. It's also essential to respect boundaries at every stage. If she doesn't seem interested in physical affection, don't pressure her or take it personally. Respecting someone's comfort level builds trust and shows maturity. Mutual interest and enthusiastic participation are what make affectionate moments meaningful. Healthy attraction is never about secret techniques or manipulation. It's about creating an environment where both people enjoy spending time together and feel comfortable expressing affection naturally. A great hug doesn't trigger attraction by itself. Instead, it reinforces feelings that are already developing through trust, shared experiences, and mutual respect. To recap the 4 rules. Earn the hug by building a genuine emotional connection first. Match her energy instead of trying to control the moment. Keep the hug warm and comfortable, never overwhelming. Focus on the relationship, not the hug itself. When you consistently show confidence, respect, kindness, and emotional intelligence, even simple moments like a sincere goodbye hug can become meaningful memories. In the end, the most attractive quality isn't a perfect hug. It's making someone feel safe, appreciated, and genuinely happy to see you. Those are the moments that people remember long after the hug is over.